Evinize tekrardan merhaba arkadaşlar. Selçuk Fiat. Bugün devamını çekiyorum. Ya aynı gün aslında öbürünü kapattım. Bir de şimdi şunu söyleyeyim. Şu anda çektiğimi OBS'ten çekiyorum. Öbürünü Steam'den çekmiştim. Hangisi daha iyiyse onu bir belirtin abi bana. Onun bir raporunu verin ya. Kaldığımız yerden devam.
Ethan?
Eh.
Ethan!
Ethan bu.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan.
Aynen.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
Ya bu niye
He was worried you were gone.
İngilizce
I thought we'd never find you
listening
again.
sınavları
I'm
tarzında bir
right here. And I promise, I'm
seslendirme.
not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing, and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
Buradan
No
daha
one will
güvende
tell me
olduğu
what
kesin o
Garrett
duvar.
did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
Haksız mı?
What?
Haksız mı?
He calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like
Bence
a
de.
man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Oo.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like that.
Söz veremem.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course.
Biraz gönlünü alalım
Why
oğlum.
not?
Ne olacak? Küçük çocuk lan. Salak.
Lord Ethan,
Yeah.
you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitetail has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Virus.
He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us.
Tanışmadı olmaz.
Please,
O
Ethan.
çeviri öyle
He's
olmaz.
demanding an audience
Görüşemez
with
mi
the
olur,
law.
anladın mı?
We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well.
İşimiz
Then.
var oğlum.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Vermem oğlum, ne
Out
vereceğim
there,
lan?
you were decisive
Hayırdır?
and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Tabii.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it
İş
is.
I
bende.
can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Bence de. 1000 yıllığına köle olacaksan 1 yıllığına, hatta 1 günlüğüne ölmeyi tercih edeceksin. Çok saçma bir laf oldu ama neyse, anladınız siz.
Lord Ethan, is it?
He,
My condolences for your father and brother.
sağ olasın.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Elini sıkmak hatalı. İşte bak şunu
My
yaptı.
only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Piçe bak.
I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled.
Of.
They're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt.
Yok lan.
What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a
Sen
lord.
benimle nasıl
You
konuşuyorsun oğlum?
Forresters
Manyak mısın sen?
shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the warden of the north.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Adamlar çok avantajlı.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished.
Bana ne
Maybe
oğlum,
if you hadn't been
bitirsene.
so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
O O'ya gelmiş.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do
İyi
you
yapmış.
answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it.
İyi
I'm not
ettin.
leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Aha, annesi geldi. Anne!
Lady
Anne!
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Hadi git. Eşşoğlu eşek seni.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Suratına suratına. Seni de halledeceğim.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were
Ya
brave, my son.
biliyorum.
You'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Ne yapacağım peki?
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us.
King's Landing'e
Although
geldik
just
lan.
a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Ben karı olmam, çıkıyorum oyundan. Al Fuat da bu olsun. Coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me.
Bu da hanenin büyük kız
It
kardeşi.
was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give
Büyük
this to
kızı.
me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Olena şu yaşlı kadın. Ay be. Ne diyor?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Falan filan. Karı kız muhabbetleri.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Wonders made from man.
I hope to see them all someday.
İnsanlar tarafından yapılan harikalar. Bu dünyanın 7 harikası gibi.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Aman.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Kömürcü geldi.
begging your pardon, milady, but you all right?
Sana ne lan? Sana
If
ne?
you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Oğlum boşalsana şunları.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Sana ne?
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Sana ne oğlum, yürüsene.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning.
Gel çay
Outside the
içelim, ne
royal set,
yapıyorsun?
Talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Hey.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most
Çekilebilirsin.
people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Sabah lan. Ne good night. Aa geldi lan.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be
Çirkin
time for us
yapmışlar
to
bunu.
talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend.
Sağ olasın.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Sağ olasın.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you
Dinlemiyorsun
must
beni.
not despair. We will get through this together.
Allah'a mı?
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
O işte
To have
yaşta
a
neyse.
handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I
Oo, sen
wouldn't
böyle
ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
onu yalamamamız lazım. Yoksa ona sinir oluyor Cersei şimdi.
See if the Queen Regent
Diyor
is
ki,
ready
"Bu beni
to
yalıyor,"
receive
diyor.
us.
Yalakalık yapıyor diyor. Ne bakıyorsun lan?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may
Bakalım.
feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
You can do this.
Aha.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester
Her
is
neyse.
a northern house loyal to the king.
Sana niye
Are they?
eğileceğim
I
lan
beg
ben?
your pardon, Your Grace. I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Ney?
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Evet.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Daha ne diyeyim oğlum?
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new
Kesinlikle.
alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there
Halledelim.
are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Tabii ki.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening.
Evet.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not
Ne
as if
yapayım?
she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Rhaenyra Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven
Burası beni
Kingdoms.
aşar.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Sen beni anlıyorsun bak.
I was
Dediğimi
beginning to
biliyorsun.
worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Ne alaka ya?
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Allah Allah.
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated.
Yapacak bir
Although
şey yok.
Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose
İsteğiniz
the
değil,
crown
öneriniz
could
ne?
be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Selam söyle.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Mükemmeldi. Oo.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell,
Benim adam ya.
the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse.
Niye lan?
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't
Allah
want to be
istemiyorum ha.
queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
Vallahi.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Allah Allah.
Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some
Ya,
perceived slight to
bebeğim her
smooth
şeyi
over.
senin için yaptım yani. Sen söyledin
I
diye.
fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Tabii canım.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Benim bağlılığım sana ya.
There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Tamam, sıkıntı yok.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Ne yapacaksın şimdi?
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady.
Niye lan?
King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Soracaksın mı?
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Tamam
Thank
ya,
you, my
sıkıntı yok.
lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Olmazsa canımız sağ olsun, artık yapacak bir şey yok. Aha. Furkan geldi lan. Lan dur.
Seven hells.
Hayda, Ramsay Snow.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Buna niye sakal yapmışlar ki? Kesiyor lan.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
Hayda, Ramsay Snow geliyor.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Bence de. Mahvetmişler lan adamı.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Ne yaptın lan?
Lord Ethan. Maester.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Neyden kaçtın lan sen?
House is doomed!
Niye lan?
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Vay şerefsiz.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life.
Niye lan?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
3 tane kalkan çalıyorsun, bilmem ne çalıyorsun. Tek kişi için buna mı ihtiyacın var?
Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to live. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Parmaklarına hoşça kal de.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Parmaklarını keseceğim ki ailene hizmet etmeye devam
Lord
et.
of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
Oh, please, my lord. My lord, please. Please, no.
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice, my lord.
Yanlış. Seni cezalandırılmamak. Adaletsizlik.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Kesinlikle.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Birini seçmemiz lazım. Ve işte tam o sırada videomuzun sonuna geliyoruz. Teşekkürler.